Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails to Azure. We are in the downtown district, doing our rounds of Crossbell, trying to lift the spirits of the people, and we decided to help with the reconstruction of the downtown district. So that's what we're going to start off with today. Delivering materials, scrounging up for metal amongst the debris, and everything else we can do, while still making sure we do talk to everyone in the region, because there's still a few people left. Alright, let's deliver the new materials now. Let me see. Yep, that's 10 alright. Mind handing them over? Nope, I'm gonna keep them for myself. I just wanted to dangle them in front of your eyes just to show them I've got them. And then take them away. Oh, they're all yours. Don't mind if I do. Our chance of fixing this place up are looking a lot better now. We're always happy to help. You gonna do some more repairs now, right? Need any extra hands? Yeah, we're no strangers to hard work. Nah, I can't possibly ask that. Not when you've already done so much. Besides, I think it's only fitting that the denizens of the downtown fix up the downtown districts themselves. You're right, and the testaments will be there to lead you every step of the way. Give them my regards, Abbas. How convenient that you no longer consider yourself a fellow member. That is perfectly fine. Wazzy has another role to fulfill right now. You have my thanks yet again, SSS. I would be much obliged if you could help the others as well, should you have the time. Sure, sounds good. I will be here assisting Mr. Guillaume for the time being. Come speak with me should there be anything you require. I'll deal with the reconstruction effort during the day and tend to the factory at night. Don't got much time to rest these old bones, but it makes me happy to know people could use my skill. Yeah, and helping rebuild the part of town that you live in, I think that matters a lot too. Alright, before we continue around, there are a few places we've already been to that could use an extra help. Let's see here. Nope! Wait! No, false alarm. Oh, this is tougher than I thought it would be. I'm never gonna be done at this rate. Hello there. What are you up to? Well, I'm scavenging for scrap like Abbas told me to. As long as there's metal in it, any junk we can find can be sold off for Mira. Hey, that's some good thinking. You downtowners are pretty resourceful. This is just how things are here. The people of this neighborhood believe in building their lives through hard work, brick by brick. Their lives are hard of themselves after all. It's admirable, really. I thought I'd be able to last very long in these shoes. Agreed. The people of this district are clearly quite strong. Is there anything we could do to support the effort? You want to help? Oh, that would be great. I could always use more eyes to help me find more scrap metal. If you see any, could you bring them to me? I've looked everywhere I could think of, but there's got to still be some around. Scrap metal? Sure, we can do that. That said, I think it would be a lot more efficient if we could use a metal detector or something like that. We should check Guillaume's workshop. He might have one we can borrow. That's actually not a bad idea. Using a metal detector instead of just our eyes. Mr. Guillaume, you wouldn't happen to have a metal detector we can borrow, would you? A metal detector, huh? Well, now that you mention it, I think I did cobble one of those together in a little while back. Nice thinking, Lloyd. When in doubt, turn to an orbital engineer. I mainly made that thing for shits and giggles, though. What you need it for? Well, about that. Lloyd explained that they were helping Cannon collect scrap metal around the district. Now I getcha. In that case, you're definitely gonna need that thing. Alright, you kids can borrow it. Give me a sec. I know it's around here someplace. There we go. Go on and take it. This is very expertly crafted. It should be just as reliable as the units utilized by the department. And you made this yourself? That's amazing. I'm just glad the old gal is still in one piece. Actually, I would be surprised if it ain't all that power efficient. So it's nothing to be proud of. So you know how to use one of these things? I've used metal detectors many times for custom inspections at Tangron Gate. Basically, we just flip it on at any spot we suspect there could be metal, right? Well, that's the basic idea. Just come over any area where you cut a ping, and I'm sure you'll find something metallic. You might even find some other goodies if you're lucky enough. I hadn't thought about that. Thanks for the tip. Well, we'll make sure to put it to good use. The metal detector can only be used outside in the downtown district. To use it, press Y and LB together. You can also use the metal detector from the items section of the camp menu. You're welcome. Alright, so it's not just the building, it's everywhere. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. It is on the same button as the switch. Ah, that's how. Scrap metal. Alright, so we have to go through the entire city looking for stuff. Let's see if we can find some common ground. Nope, I thought maybe if there were black spots on the floor that we would find anything. Damn, how close do we need to be? Found U material. No, we need scrap metal. Really? Alright. Yeah, we're going to be pressing a lot of wrong buttons here. Just by accident. No, scrap material. Yes, we can use U material for other important purposes as well, but... that was not the one thing we're looking for. Unless we can also give you material for the same quest, but it seems too specific. Yeah, the main reason why I sometimes get into a different menu is more because I'm impatient. And of course, in the building itself, there's scrap. So many scrap metal. Could it work inside the building? Nope. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, we're getting there. I don't think we'll... there's a chance we won't find all of it. But if we can find a lot of it, like a good chunk, then I would be extremely happy. Because I'm guessing if we find enough scrap material, we might get some extra bonus points for it. Well, there are some slight indicators whether or not something is in the neighborhood. Alright, good. Now that's everything we've already explored. Alright, so it's nice that you can find materials off the beaten path, but it's always good that it's new material, not scrap metal, because the new material, I'm pretty sure we don't need to deliver that, and that way you won't miss any potential points for not getting the stuff. Good. I think that's it. The only place that I might think of could be this building over here. I just don't know if we can still get there. Because I thought it was like through the back of this building or something. It's a good thing I'm checking all the devastation as well. Because this is even at least an indication there's potentially something there. Yeah, but I think we should have most of it now. Yeah, I think we do. I think we have to do one more sweep in here as well. Yeah, I'm pretty confident we've searched almost every nook and cranny. We even got a few pieces that I didn't think would find anything there because we already scanned in the neighborhood, so good. Oh, can you guys help me find more scrap metal? I look everywhere I could think of, but there's gotta still be some around. Wow, look at all the scrap metal you found. And that's amazing. Adding this to the point will definitely put us in a good place. So, can I have it? Nope. It's mine, I'm sorry. You get your own metal detector. Sure, here you go. Lloyd handed over the scrap metal. Thanks a bunch. We can use the mirror they sell for it to help fix up the downtown district. Oh, that's wonderful to hear. Good luck with the reconstruction. I hope it's finished soon. Should only be a matter of time. Even the neighborhood kids are pulling together for this. True enough. With that, perhaps we should be moving on. Yeah, let's go help out somewhere else. Thanks guys. I'm gonna sell all this scrap for Mira to help rebuild the district. You're welcome. And considering his reaction, I think we did pretty good. Alright. Let's go do the soup kitchen. Hey Hazel. Oh, was he? Are you here to lend a hand too? Something like that. We were told you guys had a makeshift soup kitchen set up here. Is there anything we can help you with? Well, let me think. Actually, we are running low on a few ingredients. Would you mind picking some up for me? A grocery run, huh? Well, sounds easy enough. What do you need specifically? Right, you're probably gonna grab a pen for this. First, I need 10 tubs of fire-colored miso, 10 cuts of beast flesh. I also need 10 bottles of healthy liquor and 10 of sesame oil. Next, get me 30 dark mushrooms and 30 versatile onions. Finally, I might need some 30 petite carrots and 30 hot peppers. And that's about it. That's a lot more than I expected. Well, we've got a lot of people in need. After all that happened, they deserve a good meal. We were a bit short-handed yesterday too. Folks weren't exactly happy about that. That's why I want to make extra sure we don't run out today. I can't blame you. By the way, what kind of soup are you making there? It's pork miso soup, the kind that warms the body and soul. I'll treat you all to a bowl too, once it's done. It can be my way of saying thanks. I'm already looking forward to it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You're setting us off to buy half a grocery store with only 500 mira? Oh, come on, man. Yeah, sorry about that. Our budget's stretched pretty thin. I know it's not much, but can you make it work, right? I'm begging you to find it in your heart to help us out. We'll just make up the difference and consider it a donation. It's for a good cause, after all. Of course. Game situation is still the least we can do. If we're done patting ourselves on the back, shall we get started? Right, let's get shopping, everyone. Alright. I have a lot of groceries already in my inventory. Let's see how well we are already there. No, it's still an ask, so we're still missing something. Well, I should have had 10 of everything, so it should be only the dark mushroom and first tell onions. Petite carrots and hot peppers. These two here as well. There's petite carrot, roasted onion, dark mushroom. What was the fourth one? My mind is like a sieve sometimes. Hot peppers, okay. Alright, we'll be off. We'll be right back. Yeah, it should be at the general store, right? Yeah. Now is no time for a merchant like myself to get depressed. Not when I'm providing essential goods to people who need them. So welcome to Legion's Food. Can I interest you in a pulp or two of overgrown garlic to put some pep in your step? No, you could give us our free groceries. Will we have enough for it? I don't know. And yes, I'm buying a little bit extra so that we do not run out ourselves. And there it is, hot pepper for 20. Nah, we're still good. Good. Okay, the rest should be all within range. Hey, did you find all the ingredients I asked for? Hand over all the ingredients. Well, the cart is outside because it was too much to bring inside. Yeah, here you go, Hazel. Yep, that's everything. Nice work, SSS. Thanks for all the help. So you need anything else, or does that just wrap it up? Yeah, that's plenty. You guys really helped us out here. The soup should be ready once everyone gets a break from fixing the place up. I'll start handing out bowls then. Don't forget to grab your share too. We'll be sure to take you up on that. Good luck with the rest of the cooking. Okay, that should be everybody who needed our help. Let's go report back to Abbas. That's great. With so many ingredients, we'll definitely have enough to go around. Thanks, SS. Everyone's gonna love it. So Is there later gonna be another scene where everyone's eating and we can just grab a bit? And only because we did this side quest? How did things go? You kids finish helping out around the neighborhood? Yeah, we lent a hand everywhere we could. I see. Good work. It would almost be time to serve the food. You may do as you wish until then. Alright, in that case, we'll go and make another patrol around the neighborhood. There might still be something we can assist with. That would be much appreciated. I will see you again shortly. Yeah, they all worked hard, so they deserved food. Good work, Special Support Section. Your efforts have brought solace to the people of the downtown district. Well, I'm happy we could do anything at all. Yes, but there's still so much more to do before the district can truly recover. Yeah, old guys are probably gonna need a lot of time to process all this. And that's not even counting their physical injuries. Most of them will be likely be in the hospital for a while. At least they have Dino to be there for them. They'll just have to pick up the slack in the meantime. That would be for the best. Probably, yeah. At any rate, consider our request fulfilled. I ask that you keep the downtown residents in your thoughts and aid them whenever you can. We will, Abbas. Don't hesitate to call if there's anything we can help with. Perfect. Ah, I just remembered. I've been meaning to give you this. Abbas Pom Pom Party account info. A Pom Pom account? You play 2 of us? Well, only if I have time to spare, of course. Send me a challenge whenever you like, or if you feel so inclined. Oh, we will, because I don't know if I can, but I do want to try to beat everyone. Ah, maybe second wasn't such a good idea after all in retrospect. I should have remembered to eat in moderation. Well, looks like we still got a lot of hard work ahead of us. Not sure if this is going to be alright for it though. Thanks again for your help today, SSS. We still got some soup left over if you want any. Thanks, we never turn away for a second helping. Especially when it's this delicious. I call dibs. I'm glad to hear that. Tell me if it's worth it to make so many servings. Maybe I should bring some to Serena and Eugene. Then again, this soup is supposed to be for the reconstruction workers. Oh, I know. They can help wash the dishes in return. That should do it. Ah, this soup is really tasty, Nanny. It sure is. I can feel the calories powering me up already. Phew, a little later than I'd like, but I can finally take a break. I'll make sure I'm back to full steam for the rest of the afternoon. Yeah, when you work hard, you gotta eat hard. Alright, a few more places to go. The whole neighborhood is busy working in the reconstruction. What do you think you're glaring at? Mama and I help too, as long as it ain't in business hours. Of course. Yes, there might be some nice things in here. I haven't really looked at it, but there might be some that I could use in my build. Maybe a heal too. I do need to catch some pill salamanders. That's gonna be an effort. Oh, hey there, SSS. So, about the whole raid fiasco, what's your guys' take on it? Straight to the point. There are still a lot of unanswered questions as to what the motivation was. All we can say for sure at the moment is that the Red Constellation was the one responsible. As for who was pulling the strings behind them, the Imperial government is the obvious culprit to jump to, being their most recent employer. Yeah, that's been the word on the streets for a while now. You ask me? That doesn't explain why they made the sudden retreat, but hey, what do I know? That reminds me, you guys fought back Walt in his demonized form here, right? Yep, that was definitely him alright. He put up a tough fight too. I take it he was doped up on that crazy drugs, huh? I mean, a pill that turns you into a monster? Where in the hell does a guy even find something like that? We've been wondering that ourselves. There's an investigation underway, but nothing about this supplier has come to light. Huh, so the cops don't know Jack, either. Nothing I hate more than being out of the loop. To make matters worse, business has been in the crapper this week too, now that the state's all worked up over public safety. And then there's the neighborhood. I've been living in downtown for a bit now, and I've never seen it like this. Maybe it's time to pack up our bags and find somewhere else to set up shop. I'm sorry to hear that, Ashley. Can't say I don't get it. Sometimes you just have to shove off and move on. You got some rock solid connections. I'm sure you'll land on your feet one way or another. Yeah, well, I'm not out of the door just yet. I've got to think about what's best for Jingo too. Won't be long before I have to start planning out our future. Maybe it's time we packed up our bags and said goodbye to Crossbell. Burn my ass being out of the loop on what's going on in this place. I've got to think about what's best for Jingo too. Won't be long before I have to start planning out our future. Maybe we'll come across them in Calvard or something in the later games. Maybe? But I'm pretty sure, well, Crossbell will hate to see you leave. Sounds like everyone loved the pork miso soup Azel made. Not to be sappy or anything, but this whole neighborhood soup kitchen idea really makes my heart swell. It is a bit sappy, but it's well placed sappy, and that's never a bad thing, is it? Yeah, and it's to be expected that it's not a lot of people here at this time. Staying in a different place, but still saying the same thing. Alright, that is the downtown district for now. I have to say, a lot of things have happened there in this roundabout, this walk around Crossbell. But that's okay. Alright, we had a few other ideas on where to go. Station, street, and the airport. Well, people are saying Erebonian was responsible for the raid on the city, but what if that's not all? What if the train derailment and the occupation of Mainz were there doing too? I don't want to turn against the nation with the most advanced railway tech on the continent, but it's hard to have faith knowing the facts. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's also why our thoughts are moving away from Erebonia and maybe more local for who's responsible. Well, I've never did expect Crossbell City to be raided by Jaegers. What did we do to deserve this? I just can't take this anymore. Well, I plan to get as far away from Crossbell as soon as possible. The quicker the better too. I have no intention of staying in this power keg any longer than I have to. Well, to be honest, I can't say I don't get it. This is Crossbell Station, we don't have any business here right now. Good, but we always check, cause you never know. There might be something there for us to see or to talk about. Ah yes, Crossbell. It's been far too long since I've crossed paths with these waters. I must say, they're just as pristine as the waters in my native Liberal. Did we meet this guy in Trails in the Sky? Maybe. Well, the raid on the city was absolutely terrifying. It was like being in a waking nightmare. I hope I never have to live to experience anything like that ever again. Like I said before, we can't guarantee that it won't happen again. We can only hope. This is Crossbell Airport, but we don't have any reason to be here right now. Good. And then we have to go to Ursula, but nope. Let's get to the garage and bring our car. Because now that we still have Null, we might as well use her services for as long as we can. Weird. Those supplies definitely should have gotten here by now. Oh, pardon me. Welcome to St. Ursula Medical College. If you're here to visit the patient, just head to the first floor lobby and sign in at the reception desk. We had a sudden influx of patients due to the raid on the city. The doctors are doing everything they can to manage the rush. I'll have to do my part out there too. But what is this about the supplies running late? That does not sound good. Maybe we need to investigate that.
やっぱり普段よりもお見舞い客が多そうですね。ええ、重傷を負った人が市内だけでも大勢いるから。
ドノバン警部やイリアさんも入院してるんだよな。
はい、2人ともまだ昏睡状態のままだそうです。
I wonder if we can visit them or if they're in intensive care.
ドノバン警部はフランたちをかばったらしくて、フランの回復が早かったのも警部のおかげだと思います。
そっか。
豪快なおっさんだったが大したもんだよな。できればイリアさんともども様子を見舞えるといいんだが。
I hope we can.
そうね。
それで妹さんの病室はどこだい？
ああ、301だけど、その前に受付に一言言った方がいいかもしれません。
わかった。行ってみよう。セシル姉も相当忙しくしてるんだろうな。
I'm sure we'll run into her on our rounds. Okay, so they want us to go to the reception desk. So before we do our usual rounds, let's go to the reception desk and then start our normal way. Crossbell City attacked by the Jaeger Corps. Even now, the news still has me reeling. This past week has been one of the longest in my life. It sickens me that anyone would do something so vile. Knowing that the recovery efforts have been going well is a relief, but I wonder if Crossbell will ever be the same again. I don't know. There's only one way to find out, and that's by moving forward. Oh, we've had a flood of patients streaming into the hospital due to the incident in the city. It's difficult to give everyone the treatment they need. We've had to make a waiting list for those who are scheduled for surgeries. Yeah. First, the whole noses thing with Gunther, and now this. Yeah, Crossbell's had it rough the last couple of months, years, weeks. Ah, my buddy was caught in a raid and ended up getting hospitalized. I hope he gets well soon. This is boring. How long are they gonna keep me waiting? Hey, keep it down. You're going to cause a scene. Have some consideration. I know there's a lot resting on our shoulders, but I don't know how much longer I can go on. No, I shouldn't think that way. The patient is suffering far more than I am. I have no right to complain. Well, you got a little right to complain, but it's better to man up and work hard. You can do it. I haven't heard any new patient's name called in a while. I suppose the exams are really backed up. I don't envy how busy the doctors have been, with all the victims injured in that horrible attack. Yeah, I can imagine only how many that is. Oh, I wonder if Crossbell will ever be the same after this. The way things are, I can hardly even bring myself to sleep at night. In the short span of time since admitting her, we've had a great number of visitors coming by to see Miss Platier. Unfortunately, she is still comatose. Only an authorized few can enter her room, and we have no choice but to turn them down. That hasn't shown the never-ending flood of gifts and sweets from arriving, however. If there's a silver lining in this, is seeing firsthand how much of an inspiration Miss Platier is for the citizens. Yeah. Fans, she got tons of it. Not only in Crossbell, around the nation.
あら、ノエルさん。それに支援家の皆さん。フランさんのお見舞いにいらっしゃったんですか？
はい、今大丈夫ですか？
ええ、もちろんですよ。でもよかったですね。妹さんの意識が戻られて。
Yeah, but I'm sure she'll be traumatized as well, so it's good that physically she's getting better, but I don't know how well she will be mentally.
はい、ありがとうございます。行きましょう。 3階の301号室です。
ああ、お邪魔させてもらうよ。
失礼しますセラさん。
Oh, you can find Fran on the 3rd floor in room 301. Her condition is stable, but she's far from regaining all of her strength. I think a visit from all of you would go a long way towards cheering her up. Oh, I'm sure it will. Let's do this part as well, since it is separated from the rest. No. The patient seems to be having a nightmare. Oh, Dr. Lago told me that in the worst of times the doctors have a duty to keep our chins up. After all, if we were to show signs of hopelessness, what kind of example would it set for the patients? Distress and mental fatigue are just as important as any other aspect of their well-being. Yeah, they're not wrong. I know that all too well, but it's still easier said than done. Fire. So much fire. All across the city. It was terrifying. Just like all the disputes over our state that broke out back when I was young. Our patients from the raid on the city consist of more than just those who suffered injuries during the attack itself. There are also some who have been suffering post-traumatic stress to the point of physical anguish. It is a staunch reminder of how closely the body and mind are connected. Yeah, that is very true. Nope, we are not allowed to go in there. I've worked here for years, but I've never seen us house this many patients at once. It truly is unprecedented, but we'll just have to do everything we can for our patients, no matter how many there are. True. Very, very true. Let's see. I still have to do my rounds in the ICU and the research ward. I'll also have to make sure I check on Inspector Donovan's ventilation. Phew, business really is picking up now. I'm swamped. Yeah, no more naps. Both of my legs were broken during the attack. Damn it, what did I do to deserve all of this? Strange rumors are going around that the raid of the city was a plot hatched by the Imperial government. Could the Empire really have been responsible for an attack that sent so many innocent people to the hospital? If it's true, then I don't think I'll never be able to look at my homeland the same way again. Yeah, in all honesty, because they're so focusing on blaming the Imperial government, the more I'm thinking that they are not it. It's too obvious. Yeah, more points for our major claw theory. At least so far. Alright, let's get out there and start our rounds like we always. Really? Friends in room 301, right? Let's go see how she's doing. I'm guessing we're doing our rounds here in Ursula in the reverse order today. It's fine. Really? We're not even allowed to talk to the rest? The CGF guardsmen who were brought in are being cared for at the ICU for the time being. The injuries they sustained from the Jaegers are very severe. It'll take some time for them to recover enough to be discharged. I'm used to seeing patients carried into the hospital, but it was hard seeing the guardsmen in that condition. If you asked me before, I'd have said I was used to seeing patients carried into the hospital, but the guardsmen who got brought into the ICU were in such a bad shape, I had to look away. Yeah, all the bullet holes, the missing limbs and all that kind of stuff. It's terrible, I'm sure. Oh, the guy that were brought to room 202 were running their mouth all over at first, but now they just see him down in the dumps. I don't think their injuries are the sole cause. What does it have to do with what happened in the city? Yeah, we know who they are. And I get it. I've never seen so many patients brought to the hospital till now. They were all in so much pain. It's shaking my nerves so much that I'd rather not be alone for too long. Maybe I'll spend the night with Myfa again. Yeah, that may be a wise thing, cause I can imagine that as hospital personnel, even they can get traumatized by the patients they see. So yeah, lean on each other if you can. Our jobs come with a sad reality. Those times where we are present for the final moments of a patient's life. Anyone who's worked this job as long as us is bound to become desensitized. Even in the face of constant death, we rarely shed a tear. This raid incident, on the other hand, when I think about the victims, it isn't just sorrow that I felt, it's anger. Needlessly taking the lives of innocent people, those shakers sicken me to my core. In a world where some devote their lives to saving those of others, there are those who needlessly take them like the Jaegers. Oh, what must I just think gazing down upon mankind and its sins? I would think she would be sorely disappointed. Well, we'll be back for those rooms.
Ah, セシルね、ここにいたんだ。
すみません。今大丈夫でしょうか？
大丈夫よ。点滴を交換しただけだから。ありがとうございます。わざわざお見舞いに来てくれたんですか？
ああ、ノエルから意識が戻ったって聞いてね。
思ったよりも元気そうで安心したわ。
そうだね。顔色も良さそうじゃない？
元気も元気。まあ大丈夫ですよ。2、3日で一般病室にも移れるみたいですし、そうしたら退院まですぐですから。
ダメだよフラン。体力も落ちてるんだからしばらく安静にしてないと。
私なんて軽い方だよ。私をかばってくれたドノバン警部なんて。フランさん。
フランちゃんが気に病む必要はねえだろ。悪いのはあの連中。赤い星座の両兵どもだ。
はい。でも皆さんのサポートとかバックアップもありますし、頑張って回復しないと。
Yeah, it just isn't the same with the automatic response we get for filling in our request. We need a friend.
大丈夫。安心してくれ。フランの声が聞けないのは寂しいけど、なんとか報告処理はできるみたいだし。
今は回復に専念して元気いっぱいになってちょうだい。そうしたら私たちも遠慮なくあなたに頼れるから。はい、ありがとうございます。そういえばお姉ちゃん、警備隊の方に戻っちゃうんだって？
母さんから聞いたんだ。いろいろ考えたんだけど、フランのサポートが受けられなくなるのはちょっと寂しいかな。
ちょっとだなんて白状なんだから。だいたいお姉ちゃんは。
フラン？
大丈夫。点滴の薬が効いてきただけだから。
Yeah, I just gave her some drugs to knock her out. I just didn't tell you guys, so it would be more dramatic that way.
お話はこのくらいにして寝ちゃった方がいいわね。大丈夫ですよ。せっかくロイドさんたちが来てくれたんですし。それに警備隊に戻る前にお姉ちゃんには必勝法を。
Yeah, Fran is a good big sister. Or little sister. I don't actually know. I'm guessing Noel is the older one.
何を言ってるんだか。皆さんすみません。寝かせちゃっていいですか？
もちろん。フラン、また来るよ。
Yeah, we'll come back here every time we do our rounds, don't worry.
ゆっくり休んでください。体力が戻ったらケーキでも差し入れに来ますので。楽しみにしてるね。
やっぱり相当体力が落ちてるみたいだね。
手術の時にかなりの輸血をしたから。でもあとは良くなるだけよ。大丈夫。すぐに元気になるわ。
はい。
Yeah, but I hope that for everyone here in the hospital, especially Ilya and Inspector Donovan, because we know them. The other people we don't know, yes, I do want them to be better, but it won't impact me as much.
一旦外に出ようか。そういえば、やっぱりドノバン警部やイリアさんは面会謝絶なのかな。
一応ね。でもあなたたちは両方とも関係者みたいなものだし、私が付き添うから二人の様子を覗いていく。いいんですか？
それはありがたいです。
セシルさん、お願いするっす。
それじゃあ行きましょう。すぐそこの302号室がドノバンさんの病室になるわ。イリアは303号室。しずくちゃんの部屋の向かいね。
わかった。行こうか。
Let's just wish her a good night and a good rest. Out like an horrible light. She sure is. I'm happy to tell you she'll be fully healed soon, Noel. Thanks, Cecile. Take care of her for me, okay? Oh, I'm sure Cecile will. Because to be honest, she's the best nurse this hospital has. And they all know it. But for now, I'm gonna leave the episode here. I don't think we'll be able to leave the hospital without visiting Inspector Donovan and Ilya, of course. But we'll do that on the next one. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we're going to visit Ilya and see how she's doing. We know she's unconscious, but even seeing her for a little bit, maybe that will lift our spirits in the hope that she will get better. Until next time, bye bye.